Why the fuck am I doing math problems about shapes and I'm not a fucking architect? Fuck am I doing geometry for? What's good, YouTube? It's your boy A. I'm going and I'm back in this thing with another video, bro. Today, this one is a video like, man, bro, this shit highly anticipated. You know, I ain't gonna lie, hold on. But so today's video is about how like corrupted the system is, and like this little history breakdown and stuff like that. Like some people gonna be watching this shit, and you know, all the motherfuckers that really like they're bots to an extent. Like, I ain't on no spiritual shit, nigga. I'm just a real nigga that observed life, bro. So I ain't on that spiritual shit. I'm just on some like, man, this some bullshit shit, you know? So this shit is fucked up, bro. Like, it really is. Like, man, this shit is finna be a deep one. God damn it! Because our whole life we are told that go to college and you go to school, go to college, get a job, which is not guaranteed. You put yourself in debt, hoping that you get a job, get out of college, sit around for a while, your job don't hire you, go back to graduate school, maybe they'll let you back in then, still don't get the job. Like, the world puts you in situations to fucking fail. It is designed for you to fail. It's designed, bro. It's designed. And I don't want to hear all that other shit. It is designed for you to fail. It might be your family has to put you in your situation. That's why, like, with black people, we have to think differently in a lot of shit, because like, some people be like, nah, I ain't gonna pass that shit down to my kids. Like, shit, you know, like, you have to pass it down to your kids because the world changes so much and it's not getting better, it's getting worse. People don't give a fuck. We don't help each other no more. So, you have to understand that people don't help each other no more. Let's start talking about that. People don't help each other like that no more. They don't. They might help you a little bit, but then they help you, they might make you feel like, damn, like, damn, I don't even want to ask for help. So, it's designed for you to fucking fail. Let's just start there. They tell you to go to school. They tell you to do this. You know how many niggas I know and people I know don't give a fuck if they white, black, or whatever, got their degree and they working a job as a manager somewhere. $30 an hour and you owe 70, 80K. You got a kid or whatever. I know they like don't have kids or whatever, but life happens. You got a car, you gotta pay for, you got rent, you gotta pay for. Life happens like a bitch. And let's say stuff happens. Now you ain't even more dead. And some motherfuckers like, come make excuses, just go out there and do this. My nigga, you know how it was. That doesn't mean that it was just fair or whatever. It doesn't mean, I'm not saying it has to be fair. That doesn't mean that the shit was right. I'm not one of the niggas that be like, go somewhere else in this, go somewhere else in there, bro. No. This video is to educate, bro, and let you understand about what you finna go through. Like, for my young people, like, this is really gonna help, and the people that's going through it, bro, like, keep going. That shit, it hurt, bro. It do. Y'all can see by the way I've changed over these videos, my evolution. Like, niggas tell me I still look young, but this shit, my hair looking a little different now. Like, nigga, it stressed the fuck out. And life is what you make it, but it's hard to make life like good and peaches and cranberries and all that shit when it's not. The fuck I'm finna keep putting a smile on for it, telling myself okay when I'm not fucking okay. I'm just gonna be honest, I'm not okay. Now I don't wanna ask for no sob story. That ain't what this shit about. I'm just telling you how the shit go. I'm just telling you how the shit is, bro. And it's like, fam, is this shit zoomed in a little bit or something? Like, what's up with this? It's designed for you to fail. Like, It really is. You go to school and you're not guaranteed a career unless you are in nursing school, which is hard to bitch with, understandable. But you have to be a nurse or something in the medical field. Even with architecture and a certain thing like that, bro, anything that's not pretty much medical field or dentistry and all that shit, it's not fucking guaranteed. And even then, it's not guaranteed. It's harder than a bitch to get into all them shits. You have to, bro, it's hard to bitch to get out of them shits. Let me say that. It's hard to bitch to get out of them shits. Understandable because them jobs are serious. But I'm saying, like, everything else is like, bro, it's not designed for you to win. You have to really go out there and get that shit. You have to go get that shit. But it's not put together the right way. Why the fuck are we going to school for 4 years, but the first 2 years we go to school, we learn some shit that we don't really need to give a fuck about? First of all, you should be in school for 2 years. Let's start there. Think about your first 2 years of school. If you are not in medical field, your first 2 years of school or law school or some shit like that, y'all know what I'm talking about. The jobs where you know that you have to go to school, a lot of times they start you off like you have to go to school. But some of these jobs require a degree, but you don't need a fucking degree for it. They need to put out some shit. Like, I'm not even just speaking out there. I'm not like he gonna be a nigga, but I'm gonna break this shit down. Averagely, 2 years of school, I did my first 2 years. I'm telling you now, business finance, the first 2 years of business finance, I've learned bullshit. 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 And the spreadsheet stuff makes sense. But me having to do all this more reading and all this shit that doesn't relate to accounting and finances doesn't make no fucking sense. Why am I taking history in fucking college? Why am I taking a science class in fucking college? Why am I taking a character class in fucking college? Why am I taking 2 years of shit I don't have to do? But it costs me fucking money. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it starts there, bro. It starts in high school. They program you telling you gotta go to school. Because you do gotta go to school for certain jobs, bro, that you want to do. You do have to go to school. You do. For certain jobs, you do. But it's like, bro, school isn't the problem. It's how school is designed, bro. It's how school is designed. Why, in my first 2 years, what is the fuck? Fuck the basics. Get me straight into learning about my career course. What is going to help me while I'm being in any career I do? Fuck history. Fuck science. Hell, fuck reading in some of this shit. If it's reading or math, it needs to be related to what the fuck I'm doing. If it's science, I understand in some majors. But if your major don't revolve around science, I don't need to learn that shit. If your major don't involve history, you don't need to learn that shit. Y'all get what I'm saying? You don't need to fucking learn that shit. And sometimes, if your major don't require math, you don't need to... Bro, why the fuck am I doing math problems about shapes and I'm not a fucking architect? Fuck am I doing geometry for? Fuck am I doing all this shit without a calculator, but when I get up and do my job, I got a calculator? You can't use a calculator on this one. You can use a calculator on this one. Nigga, what the fuck type of shit is that? Because when I go up in my job, I can use a calculator. So what the fuck am I doing this for? It all starts there. Like, that shit literally starts there. That shit starts there, bro. Like, it all really start there. It really do. Like, the shit not... Like, I get people gonna say life not fair and shit and all that. But, bro, be in reality. Stop putting your head down and letting people do shit to y'all. Nigga. People be corrupt. And then when you go back and sue their ass, they be like, you're gonna sue us and then you get your fucking sim. Get your money. Get your shit. They do you wrong, get your money because you signed your shit. Because no one knows if you do something wrong, that let your ass go. This shit just like the game of football, basketball, any place in business. Nigga, get your fucking money and fuck what everybody else talking about. Fuck what you stand for and fuck all that. Nigga, The companies will do you wrong, bruh. College will do you wrong, bruh. Like, this shit all starts, I'm gonna get into the companies in a little bit, but it all starts there, bro. The shit is corrupted as fuck. Like, why is the system, and I get it, niggas hate Trump, but Trump has said this, he's trying to fix how schooling works, because school is some bullshit. Nigga, a lot of these rich niggas don't even be going because it's like, man, fuck that shit. They start off poor as fuck, and I'm gonna talk about the workforce a little bit. They start off poor as fuck. Nah, man, fuck that school shit, because school is not teaching nothing. Hold on. Yeah, there's trades and stuff. There's stuff like that you can do and stuff like that, but it's like still like, that's guaranteed. I support trades more how they operate stuff. You know, it's a dead stuff. A lot of times trades get you directly into careers. College is very iffy, and not only that, nigga, college don't tell you shit. You gotta go do that shit on your own. It's like, bro, how are you expecting students from out of high school to be able to adjust to school life? Bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. No offense to a lot of college students, but y'all don't really know how the real world is. I was once one. Bro, when you're in college, you're like accustomed to college life. You're accustomed to living off of $50 and being okay with that shit. In the real world, that shit is gonna eat your ass up. That $50 gone in 2 days. It's gonna eat your ass up. Like, you have to really be getting adjusted to certain things. They offer certain stuff like to help you, like classes and stuff and all that. Like, you need to do this. Bro, when you got so much going on and all that, people like, you gotta really want it, bro. School is not, y'all gotta help them students out, bro. They still kids, bro. We are still kids. We're still used to certain things. Yeah, you got the 20% that are used to like doing this other shit, but a lot of us don't really know what the fuck. We in shock. We like, what the fuck? Nigga, as soon as you step out to the real world, like, oh, this shit gonna eat your ass up. Like, for real, it's different, bro. So, I be wondering, how do you do that to your people? Your kids. The people that are gonna move on to the next generation, you're not setting them up the right way. One thing school should be, the first 2 years should not be pre-req. You should get straight into stuff that's gonna help you with your job. So eliminate the first 2 years, you get straight into what you need. Really, school should only last 2 years for a lot of people with the 4-year degree plan. And if you got the 6 year, it might be 3. Like, a lot of the shit can be cut. Y'all know, a lot of times in school, you are doing unnecessary shit that costs you money. Really think about that. Some of y'all just go to school and not think like, oh, this shit is a waste of time. You're just getting mad, but you're not thinking about the bigger picture. This shit is costing hella bread. Fuck the fact that you're stressed out. Fuck the fact that you call. Fuck the fact that that you can't work a job and go to school. Fuck the fact that you work at a job and go to school. Fuck the fact that you don't got a car. Fuck the fact that you stand with niggas in the door. Fuck the fact that you stand with bitches in the door that you don't like. Fuck the fact that you stand with something you do like. Fuck all that shit. This shit is costing you money for unnecessary amount of time. And that shit is annoying, you know what I'm saying? So, think about this, bro. Let's say you say, fuck this shit, I'm gonna go straight into the workforce or whatever. You gonna be in a hell of a ride going from high school to what's the name. But I do recommend this, going straight into getting into real life, because you see how shit go in the workplace. The workforce is ass. Now let's get into why I said go get your motherfucking bread, nigga. Like, it's ass. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna have to do something you really don't want to do. Fuck all that. You're gonna be bored shit. Fuck all that. I don't want to do this shit. I don't, bruh. It's gonna hurt. But I highly recommend, until school and shit, unless your school is paid for, unless you got an opportunity that you know for sure that you're gonna have a career out of your degree plan, you know for sure you need to go get in the workforce, bro. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna suck. It's gonna be a bitch, but you gotta have a plan. If you need to go to school to figure out what you want to do in life, there's nothing wrong with going to go get your associates and then just getting up out of there. But if you don't know what you're going to do and you're in school, you definitely don't need to be in fucking school. But if you just need some time to just, let me just still be a kid, but figure out what you want to do in life. Really sit there and be like, what do I want to do? What am I happiest with doing? What feels like work, but doesn't feel like work's enough to the point where years down the line, I'm like, man, fuck no. Let's talk about the workforce, man. You're in the workforce. You like fully in this bitch.
You in this hole every day. You getting paid full time, typical 40 hours. You're gonna do 40 hours regardless. You go to school or not. You're gonna do the 40 hour thing, whatever. You getting your checks. You already getting paid. On average, you staying with your parents and shit. They might throw you a couple bills. You probably gonna have to pay about $500, $600 months, something like that. But on average, you bring it back in $2,000. Put your money up. Make sure you put your money up. That's not what the video about, but put your money up. But it's fucking corrupt because you're not getting enough to be like, okay, I'm about to move out and be alright. No. You go to the workforce, you gotta hustle. You go to school, you gotta hustle. You have no choice but to grind in order to make it today. All that minimal working 40 hours and you gotta be, bro, you probably gotta do something 50 to 60 hours a week, bro. You gotta do something extra. Or you gotta go seek and put money into doing more than what you're doing. Being a manager and shit, some people is content with where they at in life, and I'm not one of them motherfuckers. That's why you see me doing shit like this. That's how you see me trying to pick up doing shit because I don't want to just be stuck later down the line behind a fucking keyboard, behind a glass, behind moving shit around, about driving. I don't want to be stuck in nothing where I'm not comfortable at. I don't mind being uncomfortable to get comfortable. Remember that. Don't mind being uncomfortable in order to get comfortable, bro. You might have to be uncomfortable for a little bit. Just get uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable. Get comfortable. Stop going out and doing all the extra shit because I know it's corrupt. I know the system's corrupt, but don't lose your moral value in what you're doing. Don't fuck up your morals because you see what everybody else is doing. You think that shit is okay. It's not okay what everybody else is doing. Some of that shit, stand on your moral code. Stay on it. But yeah, so stay on that type of mission. But back to the workforce, my bad. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but in the workforce, bro, I'm gonna lie, it hurt, bro. It's gonna be real. It's very unfair. A lot of times they're way more professional than what the fuck the company really is, because they full of shit. And then when you go back and sue them niggas, they'll be like, what the fuck? But you signed something to say if you are overly working your employees, if you're overly doing something, don't be surprised if they come back and bite you in the ass later. Stupid ass companies. You're stupid. The fuck? They tell you this before you even open the company, before you even start managing it. You niggas are not fucking bosses. You're supervisors, you're managers, bro. You're not fucking bosses. I don't care if even the CEO or whatever. You're a manager, you're a supervisor. I don't refer to nobody as a boss. Y'all niggas and a lot of people, y'all gotta understand. Stop doing that boss shit. That make people feel the type of way. No. Supervisor, manager, fool. That's one thing that my dad told me. He like, nah, don't do that. And my mom told me don't do that. But because yeah, for real, like they make them feel like they really something, and whole time just a nigga with a clipboard and a chain on with fucking force or something. Nigga, you ain't shit. Nigga, you just like me outside of here. You get paid $10 more than me. At the end of the day, we both still struggling to fucking live off life for real. So, like, come on now. We both still struggling to get by. And then, like, what they gonna often do in the workforce is overly work you, make you do more than what your check give you, barely want to give you a raise, and then people gonna be like, well, just don't go to the workforce. Go do something more. Go back to school and do this. But you get them regardless. And these motherfuckers didn't even go to school to tell you this shit. They wish they go to school, but then they don't even know. Oh shit, wait a minute. Newsflash, school isn't fucking guaranteed. You gamble regardless of what you do. There is no such thing as a smarter gamble because there's so many people making money not going to college. And there's so many people making money going to college, so it's like you just do whichever, but understand the system at the end of the day is corrupt regardless where you go. Workforce, they're gonna overwork your ass, they're gonna make you feel like you're doing something, and that's why you got people in that bitch getting content, not wanting to say nothing when they're overly doing shit. They're like, shit, I can't fuck up my little check, your little ass check that you don't really understand the value of. You really in that bitch overly doing shit, overly doing this, oh yes sir, yes ma'am, kissing the feet of motherfuckers that make you just making them feel all good like they're really doing something in life, and they're not really doing shit. You're just a manager at this place. You're just a supervisor at this place. At the end of the day, you probably make 60K, 50K, and you're 35, 40. Not a knock on anybody. I'm just saying, you're content. They're content. They want you to like just make it feel like you're like, yeah, I'm gonna get up and do this. Like, no, you're content. Stop letting them brainwash y'all, bro. They're content. You can always go get another job somewhere. If you don't feel good about that place, it's hard to bitch get a job. Let me just chill say that. But it's a chance that you're going to be tried at your jobs is because what they do. They're going to try to be over professional, don't carry their place professionally for real. They're going to try to be saying that they're going to do this, but whole time, your payments isn't worth you working the store. For instance, there's been moments where I've worked with my friends. Me and my one friend, we knew how to do everything in the store, and we getting paid $13 an hour. And some people making more than us. And that was me getting paid $13 an hour. He made more than me. Not knocking him. I'm just saying, like, it's probably somebody making more than him. And that's not to put the place on blast. I'm just saying how shit be in the workforce. How shit really be. Like, shit really be sometimes pick me. It's just like anything else. Favoritism is every fucking word. Because the motherfuckers that want you to kiss their feet, they show favoritism to the motherfuckers kissing their feet. I'm not finna kiss your ass. Nigga, you not no more special than I am. Because you got converted to a supervisor, nigga, you make $4 more than me. Whoop-de-fucking-do. Woo. 20 to 24. It ain't that big of a difference. I mean, it is a big difference. But it ain't that big of a difference. Because I'm going to tell you what still happens. Oh, man, it's fucked up out here. For both of us. So we both, at the end of the day, we still living in a point where it's like, damn, we both fucked up. Yeah, you touching more pay, but are you seeing more pay? Because I can still make less money than you and still have money to show for it at the end of the day. Because just because you make $30 now and I make $20 at the end of the year and I got 10,000, 15 put up, you don't got nothing put up, fuck your situation, you make more money than me, remember? You know? So, it's like, bro, you have to really think about shit like that. And it's like corrupted within that fucking workforce, bro. It really is like that. That whole little thing they want y'all to do, play the game and shit, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's fucked up. And then it leads you down a path where you ain't making a lot of money. You start saying, oh man, I need to start making some money. Let me start doing something that's going to give me some more money. It brings you down in the legal territory. You choose the legal route. Start doing stuff. You start, I don't know what you might be doing. Whether it's selling drugs, selling alcohol, shit, just hustling. Which was, the system designed was for you to hustle. But you choose a route of stuff that's either made by the planet, made at home, that's sold in the medical field. You choose something that's sold at stores that you find a little hookup on, and that's legal as well. You do a lot of different shit. Some people be like, oh, choose closing up, bro. Some situations is all different. Hell, y'all be talking about niggas. Nigga, white people do illegal shit too. So you start stealing. You just don't know what kind of shit you do in order to make some money and make it in the world, which is corrupted because they do the shit up top. People die in the medical field like they sweep under the rug. They don't talk about it. When they fuck up, they don't talk about it. You know? Like, they do shit like that. Some people don't really know, like, back in the day, a lot of drug dealers and shit, like, people that are homeless now used to be famous drug dealers or low-key drug dealers that made a lot of fucking money that they take from the drug dealers, which they supplied, lock them up, give them a shit ton of time, take the money, fund it with the military, fund it into whatever the fuck within the country, like they never did anything. The system is corrupted. Because they tell you, don't do this, don't kill people, don't do this.
But they get people knocked off for money, for power, for respect. For shh, he knows too much, you're dead. He's talking too much. He's telling too much business about what's going on in the workforce. He's telling too much business about what's going on up top. He's telling too much business about this. He's exposing information that we don't want y'all to know. But we know y'all know. But this person has a name, so we have to kill him. Which murder's illegal. But not when they do it. Selling drugs is illegal. But not when they need you to. It's legal for you to do, but when they want to come take the money and fund it into the military, it's okay. I know some people like, what's wrong with that? Because half the time they know. Where the fuck do you think the guns come from? You think it's just all foreign export? Nigga, no. Because the thing is, if they really wanted to catch what the fuck you're doing, satellite. They tell you every time, nigga, the moment you do something illegal and they caught your ass and they really want to get you, Ring camera. Weird ass shit. Oh, yeah, it's a light. It was a camera right here connected to somebody's roof on the house, and we asked them, can they use it? And now we got footage of you doing something illegal. You gotta think about how deep this shit is. For the root of cash, bro. All for some money, bro. People take chances. The system is corrupt. It's designed for you to fail. And some people gonna be like, you're just saying excuses. You're just doing this. I'm just saying what needs to be heard. Because why is it when they do it, shh, but when you do it, I'll take your ass to jail and give me your money. And we're gonna use this to repeat the cycle. And we're gonna fund the military. We're gonna do this. Cause they clown the motherfuckers in the 80s and all, in the 60s, 70s, selling all them drugs and shit. And they clown them, they do that, but they don't talk about what they did with the money. Ronald Reagan sure do, like, Ronald Reagan, Bill Clinton, all them sure do. 3-strike rule, get y'all ass up out of here. You're gonna just stop smoking crack, stop doing it. But when it fucks up their community, it's not stop smoking crack. It's just, oh, we're so sorry. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Like, it's corrupted, bro. It's designed for people to fail. And it's up to you how you handle the situation. Are you going to take the chances? Are you going to take big chances? Or are you going to take regular chances? It's up to you. But understand, it's designed for you to fail. Fuck all that, what people say and all that shit. It's designed for you to fail. Because when your money gone, when you don't have no money, because only motherfuckers that really know is niggas that are in unfortunate situations where you've had money, you lost money, and you see like, fuck. You have to really lose money and have to regain the shit to understand what it's like to try to regain money, bro. Understand what it's like fuck. Life can really put you in desperate situations, and what you do in a desperate situation, you can't really judge a motherfucker, because it's like, bro, some people, that shit eats them up. You don't know how bad motherfuckers die from stress all the time at young ages, especially now. Like, real shit, man. Like, nobody understands, like, how fucked up it is today, bro. It's bad, bro. You got motherfuckers moving from different states with more money fucking up a place with less money. I stay in Texas. Niggas move to Texas and fuck up Texas, bro. Nigga, they fuck up Texas. Nigga, because what our houses cost out here, back then, them niggas like, oh, 300,000, 600,000, shut the fuck up. And I got 400, 500 put up. And guess what? That 300,000 it cost back then, 500,000 now. What the government wants you to do.